Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So for today's video, I am going to be following on from my last Primark haul. So I featured some makeup slash beauty products that I picked up on my most recent haul, and I said I was going to kind of put them together and do a bit of a first impressions for you. So that is what I'm going to do today. So we're going to start off with primer. So I picked up this. I did also pick up the cleansing oil as well, but obviously, you know, that's for another video. I might do it in like a short or something, but these I think are supposed to be dupes of the Benefit skincare products. So this is the Prep and Perfect Pore Blurring Drops. Yeah, desperately need some of that. I've got massive pores, so we will see. This cost me £4. So it looks like this, pretty cute packaging. There is 30ml in here, and then if we take the top off, we've got a little squeezy pumpy thing just here. So it feels like when I'm shaking it, it's quite liquidy, and it looks like this. So it's kind of like a bit of a milky sort of texture. Just pop some on this cheek first. This one's definitely brought out my redness a bit. But yeah, it feels like it soaks in quite nicely. It doesn't feel tacky at all, I wouldn't say. Yeah, no, it just feels kind of smooth, really. So there's the side with nothing. So you can see I've got quite large pores compared to the side that I've just done there. I do think the pores are a bit less visible. We'll obviously find out properly when I put product on top. But first impressions, I can't really tell, to be quite honest with you. It definitely looks a bit more glowy though on that side. Yeah, so there we go, primer all done. It definitely gives a glowy finish, but I can't really say much more than that at this stage. So next we're going to go on with this beauty here. So this is the Primark Dewy Skin Tint. This is a this is a pretty new product. I got the shade 01 Fair. I'm sure this is supposed to be some kind of dupe for something, as most of Primark products are, but I don't know what. So that's what the consistency's like. It's quite thick, you know, that's not really going anywhere. It's not very liquidy at all, which is fine by me. It looks really nice and pearly. It's got a really lovely like pearly sheen to it. Quite a kind of peachy tone as well. I'm going to take it on my brush. And again, we'll start off with this cheek just here. Yeah, it's got kind of like shimmer particles in it. A bit like, you know, Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, or what's the one I used recently? The L'Oreal Glotion, that was it. Kind of reminds me quite a lot of that actually. That might be what it's a dupe for. However, I can't really see the point in it being a dupe for that because it's almost the same price. But it does look really nice on the skin. I don't know if it's the primer or if it's this product here, but it's laying on beautifully. Or just take my sponge and just press that in as well. I do feel like you need quite a lot of product with this one. You know, if you're for a skin tint, this is definitely a tint. You know, it's a wash of colour. There's no, well, maybe a little bit of coverage, but there's not much at all. I prefer that, you know, but people that want, you know, loads of coverage, this isn't for you. But I think looking at it, because it's got that kind of glowiness showing through, it worked quite nice underneath the foundation. It does look really nice on the skin, I will say that. So that's the side with the product on compared to without. It's quite dull sort of on this side. I've got quite a lot of redness, as I say. That primer seemed to trigger it a bit. Whereas on this side, I feel like you can still see a bit of redness, but nowhere near as much as on this side. And it definitely kind of evens things out a bit, even though, you know, as I say, there's not much coverage. Things definitely look a little bit more kind of evened out. So it is all on my skin now. It is really nice. It is a beautiful finish. Yeah, if you're someone that doesn't really like glitter or any particularly kind of shimmery sparkly products, you're not going to like this, because it doesn't actually come across on camera as much as it is in person. It is really quite shimmery on the skin. I do feel like when I've got my powder on, it's going to take that down quite a lot. This for me is great because I love that. But yeah, if you don't, I don't think you're going to like this. I feel like it's oxidized a bit as well, actually. Yeah, it doesn't look quite as light as it did when I first applied it. It's definitely got a little bit more, like a hint of like a tan to it, which, you know, I'm quite liking actually. I think this is like the perfect summer skin product. Right, I haven't got any eye products today, so there wasn't really any eyeshadow palettes that caught my eye or anything, and I've tried pretty much all the Primark mascaras. So mascara done. Right, I'm a bit scared of this one because we're going to try this next, and this is the bronzing stick. And it's not quite what I expected it to be. I love the Pixie one that I believe this is supposed to be a dupe of. But this looks like gold, like pure gold, which to me isn't really a bronzer shade. So I might have to go over the top with my usual. But yeah, I'm up for trying it. We'll try it. Oh my days, I've a feeling this is going to make me look like a Tin Man, but I'm going to take it onto my brush, right? See, on the brush, oh, it smells nice. On the brush, it does look a bit bronzy, well, like a pinky bronze. I'm confused. Let me just go on. Whoa, no, that is gold. Why are they calling this a bronzer? It isn't a bronzer. And it's nothing like the Pixie one. Do you know what I mean? That is a proper, like, a bronzer. That's like proper gold glitter. That is not my cup of tea whatsoever. I didn't think I was going to like this, to be fair. But yeah, I'm not really. Do you know what? This would be nice on the body if you're wanting it on like your... Let's try it. I've got another, this one, this Sol de Janeiro dupe. I'll put that one on my shoulders instead. Let's try this on my collarbones, because I'm feeling it'll look quite nice there. If you can even see it, to be honest, on camera. I'll just pop it there. It looks alright. It doesn't really blend out very well either. It kind of, I don't know, it's a bit sticky. You can't really see it very well, can you? Yeah, it's a bit sticky. Not really that blendable at all. I don't like it. I actually hate it on my face. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, because, you know, we've got a match, I've got to go on the other side. Reluctantly, but yeah, I'm definitely going to go over the top with my usual bronzer. So I'm just going to finish blending this the best I can anyway, and then I'm just going to go over with my NYX Buttermelt bronzer. Okay, that's a bit better. I will say though, even my NYX bronzer didn't layer over it as nicely as it normally does, and we've still got this like horrendous bright gold shimmer going through. But I was thinking, do you know what? On deep skin tones, as a highlighter, this would actually look really nice. Right then, so for blush, I have this one here. £1.50 this was, what a bargain. And I've used this type of blush from Primark before, but this one in particular is supposed to be a dupe for that viral Dior one. It's called Posy, and I think that one's Rosy Glow. I have the liquid version, but I don't have the powder. They've even like printed the PS on it, the same as like the Dior logo. I'm running out of brushes. I seriously need to do a clean. So I'm going to take this kind of fluffy brush. It's been ages since I've used a powder blush. And try this. It is a pretty pink. It's not, I prefer my pinks to be a bit brighter. My favourite is like the Rare Beauty Happy, which is quite a kind of a deep pink. This one I feel like I need to layer it quite a lot. It's a little bit light for me. But as a product in itself, it's really nice. You know, it's really nice and pigmented. It's just the shade. It's just a little bit too pale for me. I don't know, actually. It is quite nice. I think it's because I'm used to my pinks being a bit deeper. But, you know, if I focus on this as though, you know, I've never worn blush before, it is a nice colour. It is, it's pretty, and it's definitely buildable, which I like. And then for highlighter, I thought this one looked gorgeous. This is the Satin Luxe highlighter in Rose Glow. So it's like this. I love a pinky highlighter. This is kind of like, yeah, very pinky. It's almost like a champagne crossing over to pink. So it's like that. It feels really nice and it's a little bit chalky, but nothing too bad. Yeah, it looks really pretty actually. Right, let's whack this on. Right, so I'm just going to swirl in. It seems to pick up quite nicely on the brush. Ooh. That's actually really nice. It's quite intense. Primark do some really nice highlighters, I think. Yeah, we've got no cast, so front forward, and then as I turn, we've got this really intense glow. That's obviously the side with nothing. It is pretty, it is nice. It's quite, again though, it's got quite a lot of like, it's quite a glittery highlighter. I don't normally go for highlighters like that. I prefer more of a wet look sheen. This one is definitely more on the glittery side. It's so intense, but really nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Glimmer and gleam. And then for lips, I've got quite a few lip products and I don't know which one to try. So I picked up this one, which is like the Juicy Tubes dupe, strawberry scented lip gloss. That was £1.50. I also picked up this one here, which also looks really nice. This is in the shade Fawn. Sorry about the plane going over. This is the Lip Duo Moisturising Lip Gloss and Liner. Really nice colour. Then I picked up this tinted lip balm. I've had one of these before, but this one really appealed to me because it reminded me of that, is it Black Cherry one from Clinique? It looks really nice. I'll swatch it. See, look, it's lovely. And then I got this Summer Lip Duo. So we've got like a liquid lipstick and then a shimmery gloss. I think I'm going to go for this one. The others I'll throw into a short or in a future Primark review. So this one was £3.50. I got the shade Rose Nude. There was another one that was more kind of gold. So we have a kind of nude, oh, vanilla, nude, really nice looking doe actually. Is that a gloss or a... That's a liquid lipstick. Oh, what a lovely colour. Look at that. That's really nice. And then on the other end, we have a shimmery gloss. So this is like pink with flecks of like gold shimmer going through it as well. Ooh, that's really nice. So like that. I'm just going to line my lips quickly. I'm going to take the MUA Suntan Lip Liner because I think that's going to be the perfect shade. So it's this one here. And then I'm going to take the liquid lipstick side. God, these are so hard to get out. Right, and we'll go on with this one. Yeah, we're almost talking on the verge of concealer lips with that one. However, the reason I'm saying it is a nice shade is because I think as a base with a gloss over the top, this is going to be absolutely perfect. So if I wasn't to wear anything on top of it, that's what it would look like, which for me is a bit too pale. But I do think, you know, as a base, feels really nice actually. It dries down nicely. It's not drying at all, you know, on my lips. It doesn't feel dry, but it does dry down. God, the planes are going over today. I don't know if, I live near Marham, and I don't know if there's some sort of, sometimes they do like family days, and they do these like plane demos. Maybe it's one of those. Still quite pale. Makes me look a bit ill. Can you see? Let me come up really close. Can you see that? It's like almost made it split a bit. I thought that the pale lip colour was going to look really nice underneath because, as I say, it kind of worked as a bit of a primer. I'm going to try this one, you know. Yeah, I feel like I need something a bit darker because I've got nothing on my eyes. Yeah, I'll take this off. Okay, so this is the Lip Duo. This was also £3.50 in the shade Fawn. So with this one, we've got like a liner here in the top, which is like a wind up one. It's a really smooth wind up actually. So, oh yeah, that's more like it. So that's a really nice brown, really nice. It's such a creamy liner. And then if we twist, ooh, don't like the smell of that. It smells really kind of chemically. It's like that. So it's really nice gloss. Yeah, this is better. Right, let's try this. So we'll go on with the liner. And then the gloss. Oh, I really don't like that smell at all. Normally, Primark lip products smell really nice, like that last one did, like really nice and vanilla-y, almost a little bit like the MAC. But this is awful. That's more like it. That's like a really nice coffee, like a milky coffee brown. Oh yeah, it feels really nice as well. Like the gloss side of it feels so moisturising and creamy. Nah, not too bad. I thought it was a bit stringy, but it's not too bad at all. Oh, it feels really nice on the lips. So I picked up this as well. I wasn't actually going to pop this into a full YouTube review, but somebody requested it. I'll pop it onto my shoulders, probably this one because that one's got a spot on it. Yeah, we'll see what it's like. This is like the Sol de Janeiro ones, not the body sprays, but they do like a glittery one, don't they? That you can put on like your body as like a bit of a body shimmer. There were 3 different ones to choose from. So there was this one that's more pinky. There was also a gold, and there was kind of like I think there was more of a pearly one as well, almost like white. So yeah, it looks really pretty. It reminds me of, you know, the iconic London spray. Kind of looks a bit like that. So it's really kind of iridescent, pink, a little bit on orangey, like peachy. Ooh, that was a nice noise. So we've got a pump here. We'll pop some on. I'll just do one little squirt. It looks quite pigmented actually. I'm just going to take this brush that I use for tan. Oh my goodness, the smell. Oh, it's got that holiday smell to it. Oh, it blends really nice. Oh, I like that. Oh, I can't get over that smell. Oh yeah, look. Can you see that? Can you see that shimmer? Let's try a bit more. Oh, that's so nice. It's like really glowy. Like on the body, it doesn't even look too much. Like that's the side without and that's the side with. It's got a gorgeous glow to it. Oh, I like that. It feels nice as well. Feels like a body oil. Let's pop some on here. Oh, it feels like, you know, after you've had a bath or something, I reckon this would be absolutely beautiful on the skin. Oh, I'm loving that. Absolutely love it. Oh, I wish I picked up more. I wonder what the other colours are like. So here's a finished look. Obviously very kind of natural, simple today because, you know, I didn't have anything to put on my eyes at all. But yeah, overall, I do actually quite like it. I actually love this. The Dewy Skin Tint looks so nice. And yeah, I did put some powder around my usual areas and it doesn't look as kind of like in your face shimmery there now. Yeah, really nice. It looks beautiful on the skin, this does. Definitely one that I'll reach for, you know, on a daily basis, especially if I don't want to wear any foundation. Nah, I don't like that at all. As a product in itself, it's really nice, but the colour is just, which is really weird because I did actually really like it when I first looked at it, but it is concealer lips, you know. Whereas this one, love it. I think it looks really nice and I love how it feels as well. You know, for a gloss, it doesn't feel like really tacky, really sticky. It feels really, really comfortable. This is quite nice actually. The blush, definitely paler than I would normally go for, but it is really nice and the formula's lovely. It's got really nice pigment to it. The highlighter is really lovely. Look, it's just so shimmery and shiny. It is beautiful. What else was that? Oh, the bronzer. No. Whoop. Yeah, that's about right. Chuck it. The bronzer, yeah, no, I don't see how they can call this a bronzer because it isn't even a bronze shade, it's gold. So that's a bit weird really. When I picked it up, it was sealed, so I couldn't really see. I just thought, because I've got the Pixie one, I thought, oh, it'll be like that. It'd be quite an interesting video, you know, do a side by side, but yeah, it's nothing like it at all. But as I say, on deep skin tones, I actually think that would look like a really nice highlighter. This is nice. The primer, yeah, it actually, it looks really nice. I can't really say primer, I can't really say an awful lot, but yeah, it does definitely, I think, make my pores look less visible, which, you know, is what it says it does. So yeah, I love this. This is probably, for me, the star of the show today, which is really weird because obviously I wasn't going to review it at all in the first place, not on a full video anyway, but it is so nice. I can still smell it as well. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it just looks lovely on the skin. Really nice. I am going to pick up the other ones of these because I just love it. And for £3.50 as well, look. It is beautiful, honestly, it is so nice. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!